God, what's that? What's that smell? What is this? That's, definitely manure. Are you serious? That had to have been Nate, but why would he have dumped? Why? I didn't do anything to him. Well, if he thinks he can play jokes with me, he's mistaken. I'm not gonna let that happen. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, my combine's having some engine problems, and as you can see, crops are ready. So we're just, yeah, I've got the access to all his stuff now since I've been working with him for a little bit, and yeah, we're just gonna borrow one of the combines. I'm sure he won't care. Just park my truck up here, and looks as if Nate has already harvested something with this combine. At least this combine's setting out. Maybe he's thinking that I'm gonna help him. I don't know, but and that MacDon looks good. And look at the floaters on this. Keys are in it too. And oh yeah, this thing a lot better than our combine, man. We got a little bit of beans to cut today. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't have that much this year. But I know Nate was pretty much relying on me to help him. Like I said, funny prank. I think we're going to have to get him back, and this is, I guess, how we're going to do it. And, of course, we don't have any wagons. We have one gravity wagon, so I don't know if you guys saw it, but when I entered, it looked like he had 2 red gravity wagons, and I think we're gonna have to snag him. I don't really want to take his semi. That's a little bit of a liability. This combine is totally not doing anything wrong here, right? Oh yeah, got her all hooked up to these nice Brent 644 bushels. Man, we'll be able to knock our field out. What's he got going on down here? Let's see here. I bet this is, you know what? Maybe we come back and take this in a little bit once we're done harvesting that field, and maybe we dump it. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll grab that tractor and pick up his manure, and we'll dump it. That's what we'll do. And oh my lord, she's pulling them. Don't worry guys, we're not going to pull these with this, obviously, when we take them to the elevator, but yeah, we're pulling right now, and it's pulling hard. We might put them in the bin, I don't know yet, probably not. We'll probably just straight haul them, as you can see up in the top right. We need some money bad. And I'm thinking the old 4455 will look real good on these Brent wagons, so we'll pull this thing out of here. Let's climb up in here. Let's see here. Fire it up over. Man, she sounds good. Something about green on red, though. I don't know about it, but for our purpose, it'll work just fine. And man, you want to talk about sketch. Let's try not to smack this tree or these chopper boxes, which... heck, we need to return to the neighbor, but we haven't done that yet. Let's fire it up. Looks like everything is good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to slowly pull off over here. We're going to make a few passes, enough to get the gravity wagons down at the end here. And yeah, once we get this all opened up and good, yeah, I think we'll be well on our way. Well, we're out of the old S760, and it looks like we've got minimal loss. We're not seeing that many bean pods. I guess he already had it set, or he had somebody come set it out for him. Because, yeah, this thing's not hardly losing any pods, and that's really what we want to see. I looked up in the grain tank. It's not really cracking any pods as well. So, without further ado, let's go grab these gravity wagons, pull them up here, and we'll jump right into the field, because I know that's what y'all want to see. And here we go, we got our auger all put out, and let's go ahead and dump our first little bit of beans into this Brent gravity wagon. Man, look at that, filling up already. This is a pretty sweet deal, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't ask, but after that little stunt he pulled, I don't really need to. But without further ado, we are ready, so let's go ahead and jump onto this field, and I'll put y'all into time lapse.
Oh, I've been long gone, wanna talk to you. I've been hustling for so long. Oh, and I've been thinking about the past, and it keeps me going on. Oh, and I can't stop, no, I don't stop. It's only I can see. Even if I end up all alone, I know my destiny. My mama told me we all bleed the same son. Oh, prejudice and pride will make you change. Just always remember where you come from. 'Cause I know you were me 'cause I gotta know. See, and I can't stop, no, I don't stop. It's only I can see. If I die trying to turn the tide, y'all remember me. See, Mama told me we all bleed the same son. Oh, prejudice and pride will make you change. Just always remember where you come from, 'cause I know you were born to make a change. So I'm on my way. Yes, I'm leaving today. Are you ride with me? Lord, living in the nightlife, but I got a fire that burns so bright. From the back road to the street. See, I'm on my way. Yes, I'm leaving today. Are you ride with me? Yes, I'm living in the nightlife, but I got a fire that burns so bright. From the back road to the street.
Well, as you can see, we probably just have like a half load left in these Brent wagons, but man, they're pretty much full. The back one's got a little more room, but I'm not gonna stuff her on there. This is a pretty heavy load for the 4455. This is probably pushing it, but we're gonna climb up in this thing, fire her up, and man, look at that. As you can see, they are pretty full. It's been pretty smooth. This is quite a nice combine. You know, these Brent wagons setup, this may not be bad for me to run. I might have to find a couple of these. I guess we could pull out our little gravity wagon, but I don't think I'm going to dig everything out for it since we're just using Nate's. Since, yeah, he put a pile of crap in front of my house. And as you can see, we're on our way. One thing that always scares me is crossing this bridge with anything heavy or too wide, so slow down a little bit here and we'll kind of just coast over it. I really wish they'd put some guardrails up or something, and not that that would help us at all, because it wouldn't, but, you know, it'd make me feel a little bit better. And right up around this bend is another bean field we own, so it's kind of good to come out here. It was pretty much ready, but I definitely want to check it. We're not going to get it done today, but if we look over here to our left, oh yeah, it's ready. And speaking of that, I got a call while I was harvesting earlier. Didn't show it to you guys because there wasn't a point to, obviously, but the Case IH guy is going to come out and work on our combine. So hopefully, by the time we get into corn, we will have that engine fixed. Don't really know what's wrong with it. Kind of heard a knocking, and hopefully that's not too much out of our, you know, budget. And as you can see, we made quite a bit of money there. May actually be able to afford this at... Oh, goodness, it's bumpy. I really hope them gravity wagons are doing good back there. Oh, no, that ain't good. What happened? Oh, we broke the... Oh, no. Well, I tell you what, that ain't good. Maybe we can just limp it along. Yeah, it'll be okay. It's still rolling. I heard a big bang, and... Oh, God, I shouldn't have taken them. I really shouldn't have. It wasn't worth it. I'm telling myself it wasn't worth it. But looks like it's wobbling a little bit, but what are we gonna do? We can't load it up with anything. I mean, there's no way. One heavy load on that thing, and God, maybe it was already cracked or something. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're definitely gonna have to just dig out our gravity wagon. We'll take these back, put them where we found them, and hopefully Nate won't notice. He's got 2 semis. I don't even really know why he has these. Well, while we're over here, we return that 4455 is just gonna sit here because I do have to borrow his other tractor with the bucket on it, because I was gonna get back at him, but you know, since I broke his axle, I'm just gonna put it on my ground and we'll work it in at some point. This is very interesting. It's a 6R, but he's got like a European weight on the back of it. He's got some European tires, so I don't know maybe if this was shipped over here or if this is some kind of special version, but this thing is beefy and it's moving pretty good. So, I don't know, feels a little odd to drive, but I'm loving how fast it's going. Alright, well, you know what, here we are. I hope this is more, you know, not just more than a load. It's just be nice if we can put the bucket down here and see what we can do. And there we'll go. We'll kind of just, you know, go slow and let it fall out of the bucket. We'll work it in. Hopefully it'll work in good. It's stinky up in here. Not gonna lie. So we've got 2 full loads out of this. I mean, hey, free manure can't be too bad, right? We'll just take the bucket and scrape the gravel around a little bit. Hopefully it won't smell as bad. You know, get some dry air out here, and it probably won't smell that bad. And there is the last of it. We'll just take it over here and straight dump it. It's only a couple shovels full, so we'll just drag it up, and yeah, we'll dump it right there in a little pile. We're gonna come over here, like I said, use the bucket to kind of scrape around a little bit, cause not too great. Not great smelling around here. What we're gonna do, watch, we'll just take this bucket, kind of come over here, back over it a little bit. Yeah, that should be good. So what I'm gonna do here, we'll park this over here. You know what? No, we'll go take this back, and then we'll bring our tractor back. Well, the old 4455's hooked up to that disc. No, it's not gonna be doing any work, but we do have to pull out the 4440, and yep, we're going to grab our Parker gravity wagon. No, I know that's not gonna finish the whole field, but the guy said the combine is it's not as bad as we thought it was. So he's running to go get some parts. He's gonna pull it out and work on it, and hopefully we'll have that running and in time for some corn. I think it's time to climb back in the old S760, knock a little more out, climb up in here and turn this thing on. We can? Yeah, there we go. It's firing up, and we'll make a couple more rounds. If we don't finish the field, it is what it is. These beans are on the little bit of an earlier maturity side. We took a little bit of a dockage, but nothing too bad. So like I said, let's jump right back into it. And just like that, we're pretty much done. Let me just go ahead and pick the header up here, fire that off. We have about 58% full is what we're reading on our monitor, and I really hope that will all fit into this gravity wagon. I really didn't think we'd be able to finish this field, but we definitely did, and if there's a little bit of soybeans left over, these are the same maturity group as Nate, or so I heard from our agronomist. So if there's a little bit left in his tank, it looked like he was pretty much ready to rock and roll on his fields anyways. Well, we got everything folded up, hooked up. Let's climb up in the old John Deere. And yeah, we're going to head back to Nate's, take this back. We'll put it back where it was, and I'll tell him about it later, I guess, or tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure 2 combines out. I know we don't have much help. I'm probably going to get asked to help. Not that I have a problem with that, but hey, next time you put manure on my front doorstep. Don't expect to not have something in return. We got our flashers on here, hit the road, and like I said, we'll be at Nate's in no time. Well, think that's pretty much good. Oh, we gotta turn the flashers up off of this thing real quick. Don't want him to see that. Turn it off. Yeah, there we go. Well, anywho, I think that's gonna do it for today. We have got a lot done and knocked the whole bean field out, and I don't have a way to get back. So, another hike, man. I ought to be pretty thin by this. So, we'll catch y'all in the next one.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck.